So you say you're ready to start your own podcast, right? Awesome. Well, if you haven't heard, Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or your computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can make money really easy from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So, guys, download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor, ANCHOR.FM to get started.
This podcast is for conversation and educational purposes only. I am not a mental health clinician that's allowed to give you medical advice to go do some dumb shit. Yes, I said dumb shit. I do curse to express my individuality, so if that offends you, then please don't fucking listen. Now, y'all, enjoy the show.
I'm tired of that bullshit. Toxic people in relationships. Dealing with the narcissist. Are you dealing with the narcissist? Push you down in every argument. Down in every argument. Are you fighting your depression? Are you fighting your depression? Trying to figure out the lesson. What's the lesson? Maybe you're looking for a soul. Where you at? But the dating scene ain't looking great. Well, I'm two keys and I'm in town. What's up? I'm gonna help you lay them burdens down. So please enjoy this episode of the Sexy Nurse Chronicles.
Welcome to the Sexy Nurse Chronicles Podcast. How y'all doing? Yes, this is episode number 4. And a bitch got a new mic. I know y'all hear me. Mic check. So, first of all, thank you guys for tuning in and showing your support. On this episode, we are going to, of course, it's a series, y'all. It's a series, narcissism. So I'm still piggybacking off Mia Warren's book. So we're going to talk about the 11 signs that you probably grew up with a narcissistic parent. So, like I said, it talks about, kind of ties into what we talked about the last episodes, but these are the signs that you probably grew up with one. And if you didn't, this might not apply. Then let it fly. But if it does, you feel me, I feel you. So, on this episode, though, it's going to be part 1. So, we're just going to go from 1 to 6. I'm going to bless y'all with a segment, and we're going to get it popping. So, one sign that you grew up with a narcissistic mother or father, but we're going to put it in mother terms, is she had a strong or has a strong sense of superiority. Her self-image is inflated by how of a wonderful mother she is, and that she's better than any other human beings, and that she can do no wrong. So, do you think you'll ever get any apologies out of people like this? Never. Okay? They could be dead ass wrong. This goes for my ex-husband and my mom. In both situations, it's like you're doing things and saying things that really you know and I know are not logical. But you are so in your feelings and you cannot control your feelings to the point where you feel like I'm going to down you to get my way, period, because it's all about control. You are never really a real person. You were a toy, a puppet that they just use. We're going to call you Elmo. Okay, moving along. The second sign that you probably grew up with a narcissistic mother is the manipulation. We talked about this last few episodes, which uses skillful control to get what she wants and using it in negative ways. Like I said before, we all manipulate people in some kind of form and fashion. But a lot of times you can do it in a good way. But these type of people, they do it for their own good. And they use them in the wrong ways. Even if it's toxic. And they know it don't make no damn sense. Until they just come up off this narcissistic rage, anger. And now they're all sorry. But don't know how to say sorry because they're too immature. because they lack the capacity, the brain cells to even see somebody else's point of view. So, the third sign that you probably grew up with a narcissistic mother is she lives her dreams and goals through you. Not your dreams and goals, but hers. And Lord forbid, like I said last episode or two, Lord forbid you don't succeed in what you want to do when they told you that you couldn't do it because they were trying to get you off your game. All off your game. When really they're jealous because you are anointed and appointed for the job that they wish that they could do. And they wish they had the heart that they had, but they know that they don't. So they try to manipulate you and make you feel like the bad person when honestly, baby girl, bruh, you're the chosen one. Period. They hate that because they know that they weren't naturally selected. They had to make themselves. They have to play these games. They have to convince everybody. But the thing is, your personal life has to balance out with your professional life. And if it doesn't, you're going to be off balance because we all know about this chakra, baby. Your third eye is going to be closed like a motherfucker, like a bitch just boop, blooped you in the eye. Just saying. Like that third eye, being aware, being intuitive, that's a gift. But you have to be open and free from the stress. And narcissists, they bring the stress to confuse you, to blind you, to make you feel like you're nothing without them. But then when you flourish like a tree, like a pretty rose, like a vine, like a cocoon, it turns into a pretty little butterfly. When you flourish without them, then they have to sit in their own mess and say, what did I do? You could have ate at this table. You could have ate at this table. I've never been a stingy person. I always gave more than I received. Maybe that's the problem. You took more from me and you never gave back. So now that I'm not giving you the opportunity to even determine what I get, I determine what I get now. That's a sense of liberation that no man, no woman, no mama, no daddy, no cousin, no roach, no brooch, no hoe, no nothing can take from you. What God has for you can no man take away. Not even that broke ass nigga or that low down ass man or that no good ass hoozy. Okay? What is for you is for you, baby. It's for you. So, hey, you made your bed, baby. Now it's time to lay in it. I pray for the next woman because I know that you're going to finesse her off her feet, make her feel like she's this, and make me feel like I'm crazy, only for you to slide in and pray. Dipping low in the grass, like on one of them Planet Earth little sitcoms. And then you go for the kill. See, the thing is, if you never learn from what you've been through, you'll never accomplish what you were supposed to learn to move on to the next level, so you'll always be stuck. You can change relationships, but if you don't change your character, if you don't correct those wrongs, if you don't let go of that ego, you'll end up in the same situation over and over. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired as hell of being in that situation all day, every day. I choose me. I choose peace. I choose happiness. And I'm happy. Whether other people agree or not, my happiness is not dependent on anybody's opinions because I have to worry about me. I have to pay my bills, take care of my kids. If I'm sitting up in the psych ward, who's gonna take care of me? None of you, because I'll be court ordered and ain't none of y'all can't let me out. I know. But anyways, moving along. The fourth sign that you probably grew up with a narcissistic mother is her dependency on you, whether it be physical, emotional, and financial. They depend on you physically. Honey, my mama was always every Saturday morning, Friday morning, any help she could get just to come move some shit around. Like, people would just want to come and visit and say hi, but she liked to put people to work. Like, can you move this transmission out in the backyard real quick and put it on my truck? Can you move that lead piping? Like, nobody came over here to work. We come over to say hi. But you're so worried about yourself and gaining something from somebody just to come say hi. Now don't nobody want to come fucking see you. Don't nobody want to come see you because you're going to put us to work. You know? And then, okay, emotionally, you're a punching bag. They depend on you emotionally. Now you're a punching bag. So, and they need you to, when something goes wrong, you're the first person they come to. Like, I'm your child. Like, you don't, I get it. You love me. Don't you got some friends? Can you see a therapist? Therapy is normal, y'all, by the way. And therapy has really, really helped me. And it can help you too. And your crazy ass mama. And if you ever dealt with a narcissist, you gonna need some therapy. Just let you know, BetterHelp is the bomb. They should be sponsoring me because I am repping them. BetterHelp.com. They match you up with people, and you can pay for a weekly subscription. It's like you're talking to your friend, but you don't have to hear their side of their life. You just tell them about yours, and you talk through. That's therapeutic. There's nothing wrong with that. So, moving along, y'all. So then. Oh, no, financial. They abuse you financially, too. So they probably borrow money from you, probably never pay you back. Or if they do pay you back, you know, they pay into something. Now, I had an issue, not going to lie. Jason got locked up, and I needed some money for his bond. I asked my sister, and I'm like, Jason, he's been there for you, bought you a car for graduation, you live with us, we've helped you. I know that you could help us at this one time. Can you please help us? Like, with us, he's in jail. He ain't never been in jail before. This man, honey, he still think he thought he was holier than thou. Oh, I'm not gonna get locked up. I'm just gonna get papers. Nigga did 2 years, and I had to pay my sister back over like 3-4 years. His debt, yeah. But that was the situation. But like the moment that they needed me, my mom and my sister, I'm going to pay you back in a few weeks. Okay, that's fine. I'll max out my credit cards, this and that, because I really want to prove my love because we never really had a good relationship. I'm trying to show my loyalty. Only for her not to pay me back this time, which I guess is karma or whatever. But it's like, you could have. But then bills came. So I used the money for bills when she did pay me. And she did. But then by that time, we were evicted. And I still never got that love that I was searching for from her. So, like, you can't buy love. Either people going to love you, they going to love you. You know, if they not, you can't buy love from sister, mother, brother, coach, roach, hooch. You just can't do it. So, I know it's sad to say. Number 6, the sixth sign. Oh, no, sorry, y'all know I be mixing shit up. Number 5. The 5th sign that you probably grew up with a narcissistic mother is her inflexibility with the rules, appearance, or whatever, anything that deviates from the perception of how she perceives you. And if you do otherwise, you are disobedient, you are disrespectful, you are ungrateful, and the entire world is going to hear about it. Yeah, these are the type of people that'll get mad at you, parents that'll get mad at you and go tell what they think you did, always tell their side to whoever will listen, just to humiliate you. And we're going to get on humiliation too. But, I mean, it's really fucking sad that you would rather you'd be so mad and not really looking at the context or looking at your side of accountability of how you played in this situation. You're going to take the side where I was vulnerable, needed help, and accepted your help. In the moment I really accepted your help, you pulled your help back because you were mad about something that was said or done. And I'm pregnant with your grandchild. Man, she pulled that house right from under me, y'all. Low down. And then saw her in church. She sat in the next row, had the nerve to act like she would give me a hug, grabbed my wrist so hard she broke the beads off, the pearls off my bracelet fell on the ground. And I couldn't react because we're in church. But like, it's like she was saying, hey, I love you, bitch, fuck you. And like grabbed my wrist and my bracelet broke. You know? Y'all. And so I want to make a point. Before I get to this sixth sign and get to this segment, I want to get to a point. I'm gonna lay it out there. Okay? If you've been dealing with toxicity like this all your life, like your parent always tried to make it hard for you, they wanted to see you suffer to prove a point, and even as you got older, they got worse, or you noticed that like you started surrounding yourself with good people, notice that like, hold on, my home life is, man, it's been horrible. It's been like slick traumatic though. Thank God I made it through it. I didn't see like what I was going through because I suppressed it, but like it was horrible. And so for some people to say, oh, well, y'all need to stop it. Y'all need to cut it out. Y'all need to get along. First of all, you never had a motherfucking abusive mom. You never had a mom that'll steal from your kids. You've never had a mom that will down you. You never had a mom that would told you was a burden. You never had a mom that called you a bitch. You never had a mom, I'm sorry, I ain't trying to, you never had a traumatic, unhealthy relationship with them. I don't give a fuck who it is. Did I say if it's a fox, it's a box, it's a roach, it's a coach? If it defies who you are, if they cause you anxiety, you have the right to let them go. Love them from afar. Love them from afar. Love them from afar. Period. Because at the end of the day, if they drive you so crazy, you're 60, 70 years old in a psych hospital because you're still crying about your mama, who's in there with you? You and them damn voices. So therefore, no, don't let them drive you crazy. You have the right to let it go. If it's an emotionally, financially, physically abusive man, I don't give a fuck if you have kids. You have the right to let them go because your kids, they may struggle at first. He might try to turn them against you at first, but eventually in the end, they're going to see who was there for them the entire time, who's showing love to them the entire time, who would die for them, who has a heart of gold that goes out here and does for people that they don't even know, strangers, good ass person, just getting up, on your grind, going to school, going to work, whatever it takes to get it. If these type of people come against you, God is always going to turn it around for his glory. And those same people that dug a ditch for you, they're going to end up falling in it. True story. True story. My ex-husband right now, he's still preaching on Facebook, but he'll never tell you about the time that he threw Captain D's at me because I was mad because he was taking forever to bring me food and I was hungry. So I came, I'm like, dude, did you have to go around the corner and go here and go there, man? I'm hungry. Like, why you didn't bring, just threw the food at me. Then turned around and was like, man, we got to stop doing this. And just started hugging me and started praying on me. And I'm just like, dude, get off of me. And the more I pushed him off, the tighter he got to the point where he was praying. I kicked the shit out of him. He fell back, y'all. It was like he fell back in the air like, bow, like on the, dude, now all this shit on the ground. You touching your lip, you holding your lip. You shouldn't have never put your hands on me. That toxic shit, let that shit go. Let's lay these burdens down, y'all. It's time to heal. So we're going to get to the sixth sign that you grew up with a narcissistic parent. And then I'm going to hit you guys with a segment. So number 6, the sixth sign that you probably grew up with a narcissistic mom is she was neglectful of her child, often putting her needs and her wants before her kids. My mama put men before us all her life. All of her entire life. Yeah, she was a kid having a kid. I give her that. So she didn't really get to experience being a kid and growing up. She went from young child to basically adult. She was emancipated at a very young age. You know, she went through some traumas, dramas, or whatever. But she put men before us. Like, we used to live, we used to live in this big-ass house, kerosene heaters. They would go out. She'd be over her boyfriend's house while me and my sister be in the fucking freezing cold up in the bed trying to get together just to hold heat. I mean, I done seen so many come and go. Every man she meets, she gonna marry. You know? It got to the point where my sister got old and I was like, you know what? I got my own place now. You don't have to move him. Fuck him. We don't know this man she with. She always with some. You can come live with me. And my sister always had a place in my house, but somewhere along the way, she forgot where her help came from. I don't know if it's the jealousy. I don't know if it's what my mama said. I don't know what it is, but I've always wished the best for her, and I always will to this day. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to take any abuse from anybody. And I'm letting you know, guys, you don't have to put the motherfucking burdens down. Get your shit together. Heal over time. You come back to them, maybe. You know, make it right. But, you know, fuck that. Family doesn't make you... Just because you were born in my family, that makes you a relative. That don't make you family. I got family who supports me, who doesn't try to make it hard for me. So, with that being said, things are getting a little heavy, so we're going to turn it into the Surviving Love with Two Keys. Surviving love with nurse Two Keys. You gotta be a baddie for me to call you daddy. If you want to fuck with me, these dudes be really spooky. They wanna be your bookie. Surviving love with Two Keys. They rubbing on your booty, but if they don't have money, then they have nothing for me. Cause I'm the baddest bitch and I know I got to get it. So, on this episode of Surviving Love, I do not have an actual person's name. I actually have a group of people, of men that I've dated over the last little few. And I've grown to realize that there are some insecure ass men out there. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Can the church say amen? Where my rings at? Where my bells? Amen. So, I'm going to give y'all the 7 signs of an insecure man. So if you are a successful female, you're trying to get out here, you're doing your thing, you're going to school, you're working, you're trying to date, but some men just want to require more of your time than you're willing to give, especially in the beginning. You know, there are some insecurities. So I'm going to hit y'all with the 7 signs real quick on Surviving Love with Two Keys. Number 1, he showers you with gifts. So basically what he's trying to do is he's trying to compensate for what he is lacking. You hear me? So this doesn't sound bad, right? But a few thoughtful presents are very different to someone trying to buy your affection. Probably because they got a little bitty... He got a little one. Okay. But, yeah. So, like, when a guy's trying to show you extra gifts, you're like, why are you doing this? Like, you're sweet, but, you know, some women will take advantage of it. You know, those are hoes that ain't got no souls. But for us that actually do have, like, a soul, like, I feel awkward by all the gifts you're giving me. Like, I feel like you're trying to overcompensate. Number 2. He's rushing things. Yes, ma'am. He is trying to get you in a relationship before he even takes you on a date. Damn, you want to be my man? You want me to deactivate my dating account where you make me from because you want me out to yourself? Nigga, prove yourself worthy. Because if you ain't worthy, you ain't getting none. No, we're not doing that. And so it says here, as flattering as it seems, a man declares his love for you early on, beware. He moving too damn fast. That's where it comes to boundaries. Women, stick to your boundaries. If your gut says something is wrong, red alarm, ring, ring, ring. Something is wrong. Ring the alarm, bitch. Ring the alarm. The cytokines are coming out. Like, yeah, I had to go nursing real quick. But yes, ring the alarm. Seriously. He's moving too fast. He's insecure. He wants to secure you before you can actually realize who he is. And once you realize who he is, now you don't want him, you kind of stuck like Chuck. No, we ain't doing that, bruh. We ain't doing that. So the 3rd sign is he's jealous of your friends and your family. So when you go hang out with your friends, who you going out with? Where y'all going? Who is that? Asking you, like, this is my family. I don't give a fuck if you remember him from Adam and Eve. If I say you've met him and this is my family and you still try to, man, that's some sucker shit. What are you, grape? Strawberry? Strawberry? What are you? You a sucker. Moving along. Number 4, y'all. He stalks you on social media, bitch. He is watching your ass. He is on your ass. That's if he's not, because you don't block him, but he could be logging in his cousin's account, his sister's account, his mama watching you. You gonna have to block all them hoes. You gonna have to block them all. I mean, they ain't all hoes, but some of them are. But you know what I mean. But like the fact that they'll go at baby. But I'm gonna tell you one thing about Miss Shine, Nurse 2 Keys, Kianya, Kiki. Follow me, please, because I'm going to give you some positive shit. I'm going to turn around and make your life golden because I'm going to influence you with some good stuff. So, yes, please watch me and please understand what I've been dealing with. And if you can't, oh, well, fuck you. Moving along. Number 5, he picks fights with you. Like, how did this little bitty thing become a whole fucking argument? And then it goes to the extreme. So it's like when it's good, but when it's bad, you're a fucking asshole. Ladies, you deserve better. Period. Number 6, he wants to spend all your time together. Like I just met you yesterday. That's what I need. I should have made this episode called I just met you yesterday. Like, no, seriously, like we've been talking all week. I spent all weekend with you. The one day that I want to do my podcast and do some music, you got an attitude. Oh, no. What I was doing before you, I'm going to do after you. Because I don't need you. Ladies, get it together. Keep what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, all you got is you, baby. That's it. That's it. Number 7, he compares himself to your ex. Or he brings up your ex all the time. Like, damn, you think about my ex more than I do. Do you want to fuck him? Do you? I mean, damn. Or you come, I did this and your ex is this and I did. Oh, because you ain't a man. You can't stand by yourself. So you got to compare yourself to make you feel better. Stand on your own, on your 10 motherfucking toes, 10 toes down. But some men don't know how to do that. They have to compare themselves. I ain't comparing myself to nobody because, baby, I know I'm unique. So, y'all, those are the 7 signs of an insecure man. I'm telling y'all, if y'all see him, run, bitch. Run. So, that's it for this episode, y'all. I'm so glad y'all could tune in. I love y'all. Thank you so much for the support. Y'all keep it going. I'm going to keep it going. We going, y'all. I love y'all so much. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. On the next episode, we're going to go through signs 7 through 11 that you grew up in a narcissistic home, that your mom was a narcissistic parent. And also, I got a nice, juicy Dear Kiki segment coming up next episode, guys. But first and foremost, you deserve better. Okay? Baby, you deserve better. I don't give a damn if you're trying to hold on to people that you've known for years. It'll be the ones that have only known you for moments that will support you more. Let that shit go. If it's toxic, I don't care who it is. If it's your mama, if it's your daddy, I'm finna Dr. Seuss y'all ass. If it's a fox, if it's in a cot, it's green eggs and ham, nigga, I don't want it. I don't want it. Period. No more drama, y'all. It's gonna be 2022. So y'all, thank you so much, like I said, for tuning in. I love y'all. God bless y'all. And until we meet again.